Estamos en un vídeo más de Juego de Tronos. Estamos en Castelbosque y vamos a hablar con su señor, Harwood Hardon.
Perfect, Alexander. You're dismissed.
Alexander.
Very well, my lord.
Muy bueno, my lord.
Sir Alistair, it is a joy
Hay
to
un
meet you
papelito
again.
encima del trono.
I found the documents, as you said. They are encrypted and bear the Targaryen dragon.
Let us look.
Veamos.
Yes, these are the documents. Admirable, my friend. Your father was not lying when he said you were resourceful.
Ahora podemos
Now that we
actuar.
have the proof, the truth must be known.
Patience, my friend. These documents are invaluable. But we must
O el maestro
have
está en el
master
ajo también,
transcribe them
entonces.
in order to get at their details.
How long will it take?
A few days, I think, allowing us ample time to ready for our departure. We're missing one piece to
Que voy a
complete.
tener que resolver yo,
Are you
seguro.
talking about the woman that Valaar is tracking for the Queen?
Yes. My spy says that they now know where she's hiding. But I hope to find her before he does. I sent Sir Ethan and his best swords to find her. That should put an end to the
O
schemes
sea que van a ir a
of the
por
Queen
mí.
and her dog.
Ah, por Morse. Bueno.
Tell me what you know about her. How can she help us?
Jane Greystone is our enemy's main weakness, and the key to our plan. Targaryen blood runs
Lo
through her
sabía.
veins.
Targaryen. Ah.
She's one of Eris's direct descendants.
She's the former king's daughter.
Buah, ya se ha liado. Pues ahora iremos con Morse. Sí. Joder. En cuanto le vi el pelo, sabía que era una Targaryen. Joder. Y encima está preñada de Robert. No me jodas. Amigo.
Stay behind me.
Va, estos son hombres de Valaar. Por el logo se ve. Bueno, por el emblema. Un arquero, ¿no?
Watch out!
Mira que el perro te va... Ah, pues no.
Get in the house!
Vale, este es el espía entonces.
Moors, come!
Obviamente es el espía.
That should hold them back for a while.
Horror.
Now that we're alone, why don't you just tell us who you are?
Calm down. My name is Endro.
Go on.
I am in the service of
La casa Harton.
On orders of my lord, I infiltrated Valaar's men so I could find you.
Valaar. So he succeeded in following us this far.
Unfortunately, yes. And it's you they're after.
Jovencita.
We already knew that. But I would like to know why he's so interested in her.
I'm sorry, but I do not know the exact reasons. Valaar never shares his motives with the Bloodseekers. He is content just to
Busca
give them
sangre.
orders.
Bloodseekers. Ha, is that what he calls his men? I remember that that's what the imposter Yorn shouted when he got them to attack us.
Indeed. Jon was one of Valaar's best lieutenants.
Un buen
It was
cadáver.
he that our army was chasing when we were traveling north.
You haven't told us how you succeeded in finding us after that.
Indeed. I covered our tracks and I killed Yorn with my own hands.
We came across his camp, which had been destroyed. We found a survivor there who
¿Qué
told us,
superviviente que dices?
but even knowing which direction to travel in, it wasn't easy tracking you down. Listen, I don't care what you think you already know about Valaar. He has become a powerful man. Luckily for us, I was able to warn Lord Halton of his plans in time. My lord sent men to our rescue.
Sí.
And how many are you exactly?
Too few. Did you hear that outside? While we were speaking, Valaar's advance guard surrounded the house.
Pues los
But they
matamos y ya
didn't
está.
realize that my own men had secretly surrounded them. As we speak, Valaar's men
Venga,
are being
sí,
attacked from every
estratagema
angle.
random
Now,
maestra.
if you wish to live, you must fight alongside us to help my men drive them back. If Valaar's main forces arrive before we can escape, we won't have a chance.
And how would we accomplish that?
Well, if all goes well, we will have enough time to escape by the river. It's the only route quick enough, if we're to escape.
How many were there in the advance guard when you
A ver
arrived?
cuántos hay.
3 or 4 dozen at least.
3 o 4
Commanded by
docenas,
Desir,
hola.
one of Valaar's best lieutenants. In sum, there are a lot more of them than us, but you must admit that there is a certain charm to the idea. The 7 are giving us a fight worthy of
3 o 4
song.
docenas
Only the
nada
living
más.
can sing, Andrew. So let's try and keep ourselves alive. Jane, we're going outside. Barricade the doors as best you can behind us.
I'll make sure of it. Please.
Por favor, ten cuidado. ¡Al ataque! Venid, perros. No, autodefensa no. Duerme, bonito. A ver, pero déjame robarle, ¿no? No me deja robarle. Pero deja de fallar.
Moors! They're breaking down the door!
Buah, ¿quién ataca el nota este? ¡Ah! Oh, qué poco quito, Dios. Babum, 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 babum.
They're on the riverbank!
Ahí va. Babum.
Moors! They're breaking down the door!
Son demasiados. Vamos a aguantar. Te aturdo, tontísimo. Y te vuelvo a aturdir.
Outside! They're trying to break through the main door!
Pero ¿cuántos hay? Pero ¿cuántos hay? Al menos el otro pavo pega buenas hostias. Mi perruco, ¿no? Que me lo matan. Aguanta, perruco. Boom, ba, ba, boom, bim.
I knew you were nothing more than scum. I'm gonna slaughter the whole lot of you.
Vale, aquí están notas. Pero, ¿por qué no se mueve mi muñeco? ¿Pero qué mierda es esto? Bah, esto es un cachondeo ya, hombre. Sí, es un cachondeo. Bleh. ¡Matadlo! ¡Matadlo! Jefe de tus aliados momentáneos. Jefe de tus aliados momentáneos. Así me gusta. Momentáneos. Saquemos todo esto. Lo que he sufrido, Dios. Dios. Bloqueada. A ver, ¿qué me puedo poner de todo esto? 42, 23, 27, 34, nada que me interese. Y, pues hablemos con el notas están del dominio.
Ethan, my friend, you're here just at the right time.
Gods be good, Andrew. I'm a knight now. Try to remember that in the
Ahora sí,
presence of
caballero.
strangers.
My apologies, sir. This is Morse. He is with the young girl, Jane.
That's Sir Westford to you.
So you were a knight, Sir Westford. That explains it. I've never seen a member of the Night's Watch fight like you before.
Sir Westford.
Indeed. My men told me you were the warrior himself returned. But please forgive us, sir. I failed in one of my duties. I am Sir Ethan of the Reach, captain of Lord Harden's guard. I assume Andrew has told you how grave the situation is. As we speak, Valaar is directing the larger part of his army towards us.
Jane, what are you doing here? You should have stayed
Ya no se
away.
escuchaban gritos.
Guy, Mars, I
Oh,
think something's wrong with the baby.
Black blood. This just gets worse and worse.
We cannot linger here, Sir Westford. We must leave as soon as possible.
Wait. Where do you think you're going?
To my master's stronghold, Castlewood. It is but half a day from here. If we leave now, we could be there by tomorrow afternoon.
Castelbosque.
I'll wager that Maester Martin will be able to help your friend.
A maester. Did you
Supongo que
hear
aquí es
that?
ya cuando se
Yes,
unen
but please,
Alistair
we
y
must leave
Morse.
within the hour. If we do not, none of us will leave here alive.
We'll take care of you, my girl. You need treatment. Lead us.
Campamento en el bosque. Mal rollo. Huele a emboscada. Aprovecha el tiempo para relacionarte con tus compañeros. What? What? Hay que hablar con todos. Que truño, pero bueno. Pues nada, empezamos por el capitán esta. Buenas,
There you are, Sir Westford. Tell me, I've been wondering. Andrew told us you were a man of the Night's Watch. If
correcto.
you are indeed a sworn brother, how is it we find you in the middle of the Riverlands in the company of a young woman?
I am a recruiter for the Night's Watch, and it is my mission to protect this young woman. Here is the official document that proves it.
Ahí lo llevas.
I see. I've already heard talk of you, Sir Westford. You distinguished yourself in battle many times during Robert's rebellion. In fact, I saw for myself a little while ago. I don't really know your story, but I don't believe the wall is a place for a warrior such as yourself.
In truth, I prefer the shadow of the wall to the intrigues
Las
of the
intrigas
south.
del sur.
Wise words. Games of power do not interest me either. I'm content simply to serve my lord with honor. And your friend, how is she?
She is feeling better. Why does it interest you?
My lord told me to take particular care of her.
I see. And why would that be?
Sorry, but I
Hombre, es
don't know.
Targaryen y
You'll be able
lleva
to
un
ask
hijo de
all
Robert.
questions at your leisure, as soon as you see him.
Believe me, I intend to.
Good. I still have to organize the watch for the end of this stop. You should try to get some rest too. What more can I do for you, sir?
I would like to ask you something.
What about?
¿Sobre qué?
How does a young man like yourself become captain of the Lord's Guard?
I may look young, but don't be deceived, sir. I know how to keep a cool head when the enemy charges.
Ah, you've been to war, eh?
¿En cuál?
When the Greyjoys claimed their independence and burned the Lannister fleet, I was among those who drove them back. And let me tell you, a battle at sea cannot be compared to a battle on land. I've seen more men drown than be killed by enemy swords. I myself ended up having to fight without armor, and if I hadn't, I'd be dead by now.
I understand. It's a brave man who dares remove his armor.
That is exactly what Lord Halton said when he took me into his service and knighted me.
Mola.
Since then, I have risen to the rank of Captain of the Guard. I hope always to live up to his expectations.
I hope so too, knight.
Ah, pues ya no hay nada más que hablar con este. Nada más con Andrew.
Ah, our valiant black brother.
¿Por qué sigues con esa armadura?
From the impressive way you fight, it would seem you are no stranger to war.
I would rather not talk of such matters.
Shame. I would like to learn more about you.
I don't like those with two faces. But as you fought by my side, I'll make an exception.
Haré una
You have
sesión,
nothing to
amigo.
fear from us, sir. We are allies.
Aliados por ahora.
That remains to be seen. I know
Correcto.
nothing of your lord, nor of your motives.
Your distrust saddens me. Let us prove to you that we are worthy of your trust. Once we've healed your friend, I believe you'll no longer doubt us.
We'll see.
Ah, podemos hablar con él otra vez.
Is there anything else, sir?
I would like to know more of Valaar. How did he rise so high? Why does he command so many men? Tell me everything you know.
I am unaware of all the details. I have rarely succeeded in getting close to him. All I can tell you is that he has won himself a fearsome reputation, and that this brought him to the attention of the Queen. After receiving news of Jon not long ago, he decided to travel north himself. I was able to speak with some of his men as we traveled, and I heard various
Le tienen
rumors
miedo.
about him. They seemed to fear him. Some even claim that there is something unnatural about his success.
Horseshit. I know how fearful soldiers can get about their superiors. It's nothing but
No son más que
gossip.
cotilleos.
I can only hope that you are right.
I knew Valaar during Robert's rebellion. He was a devious bully who would step on others just to get noticed. I can well imagine that he's still the same, even now.
I don't know, sir. I can only advise you not to underestimate him. Now, if you don't mind, I will try and rest a little.
Vale. Pues descansa, primo. Voy a ver si hay algo por aquí con el perruco. Hay una mierda. ¡Ay, buah! Pasa, primo.
How do you feel now?
I'm better.
Are you sure you're hiding nothing from me?
No, don't worry. It's just that when the soldiers started breaking down the doors, I feared for my child's life. I was stuck there and the pain was worsening. I thought it had something to do with the baby. I tried to remain calm. But when everything started to calm down, I had
qué
to come
bonito.
to you as quickly as I could. But now that things are quiet, I am a little better. I assure you.
Glad to hear it.
Mors, there are some things about me you should
Pues
know.
cuenta.
But I don't know where to begin.
So, let me ask you then.
Very well.
Jane, with that silver head of hair, you are a Targaryen, are you not?
Baboom.
Yes. My father was Ares II, the
Bababoom.
Mad.
You're the former king's daughter. That explains a lot. It may also make our lives harder in the future.
I'm used to that. I have always led a difficult life, Mors.
I can well imagine. I remember the day I left for the war. Robert Baratheon launched a great purge on all those with the blood of the dragon.
Despite everything, I have never blamed Robert. The Targaryens and Aerys the Mad were particularly vile and cruel people. When my mother served at the court, that madman raped and maimed her. So yes, I spent all of my childhood running and hiding with my mother. At the start of it all, I thought we were playing a game. That is, until my mother revealed the truth of my origins to me. Since then, I've wanted nothing to do with these people. My child will not have that bloodline's cursed head of hair, but with a mother as my witness, the raven black hair of his father instead.
Raven black? Are you saying that King Robert is the father of your child?
I'm quite sure of it, yes. This has to be why John Arryn offered me his help and protection. It's also the reason I travelled north. I was supposed to be safe there.
And the king? Does he know you're with child?
I very much doubt it. He doesn't seem at all interested in such matters.
You should have told me of all this before we left.
I'm sorry, Mors. If I had known who you truly were,
sí, claro.
I would have confessed this a long time
No confiabas
ago.
en mí.
Well, I understand better now why you wished to conceal your identity when we found you.
Yes, it has become a habit of mine whilst travelling. I have to wear a hood to hide my hair, as it attracts too much attention.
You should know that I also have a few secrets that could
No
make me
imagino
an
what.
outcast.
Are you speaking of the fact that you disobeyed your liege lord?
No. At the war, we leave our past behind. Only the Lord Commander has heard of mine. It's just that there is an animal side to me, which makes
Un lado
people
animal,
distrust
guavas.
me. And yet they know so little of it.
It is true that some common courtesy would befit you.
I won't argue that.
Vamos a pasar a nivel 7. Ahí va. Especialista de defensa. Dominación. Y frenesí. Ah, no, caballero de élite. O sea que nos especializamos cuando subimos ese personaje. Pasivo. Pasivo. Ahí va. Ahí va. Cambia piel. Y habilidades. Espadas subidas al tope. Y ahora ya nos centraremos en subir armadura pesada. A ver, guardamos. Y aquí lo dejamos por ahora. Nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Hasta luego. Hi, hi.